Good morning, good morning, good morning. I actually am on camera, but I am sitting in the dark, so it is not picking me up at all. And I can see that because it's just not picking me up at all. So I truly, truly apologize. But I am trying to, well, I was trying to get on camera. I have a really, really sad story to tell you guys about an incident that recently, excuse me, an incident that recently happened. And I know this live is kind of weird because you guys are not seeing my face, but just bear with me because this is a story that I really, really feel like I need you guys to know. Hi, Melissa Gaines. Did you just miss my video on Teahive, True Diamond, Tea Brew and Talk? Did you just miss my live over there? If you did, make sure you go see it. It's about Blueface getting out. Make sure you guys like the video on the way in. Again, I understand this video is a little bit wonky because the camera's not picking me up. I am actually looking right at y'all. So my apologies. But I want to tell you guys a quick story and tell you what happened. So as you guys know, and for those who don't know, I was in prison. I just got out on March 11th, and I got out with a slew of girls. There were girls that were there. There was a particular group of girls that was there. About, I want to say about 100 of us were there for 2.5 years. Okay. Yes, I did. So there were 2.5 years. We were all released together, basically, not on the same day, but around the same time or like month after month, right? Well, one of the girls, she was a stud in there. She was actually mean to me when she was in there. She thought she was hanging out with the cool crowd. One thing you got to remember about the cool crowd is they be the same ones standing in front of the gas station begging years later. Okay, so that's one thing you got to remember about the cool crowd. But so anyway, she thought she was part of the cool crowd. At first, she was trying to talk to my homegirl, trying to be, homegirls with my, trying to be girlfriends with my homegirl. But she was musty. She used to always be musty. I remember one time I was dragging my feet, and she was like, she stood up. It was about 85 girls in a pod. And she stood up and she was like, and whoever keep dragging their feet, Diamond Johnson, please pick your feet up, because they said if you drag your feet, you don't have good PUSSY. This is what she says in front of 85 different girls. And from that moment on, I never messed with her again. We got into several arguments over commissary, chips, all kinds of stuff, payments, like just different type of stuff. Because I would do her hair, pay me, period. But so let y'all understand what the freak went on. So tell me why. Okay, we get out. I moved to California. I hear that she's out. When she got out before me, okay? When she got out, I heard that she was doing well at the halfway house. Cool. And her bunkie, I end up seeing her on the streets, and I realized she's not on the streets. The bitch, she live on the streets. So she was on the streets, and she was telling me, but yeah, this girl in particular, Akeelah, she is at the halfway house doing well. Okay, cool. So why did I move to California? And I get a call the day before yesterday, and somebody like, have you heard about AK? And I'm like, what? And they like, she died. I'm like, how did she die? Now, if you guys watch my other channel, if you watched that channel when it was my vlog channel, then you would know that both of my prison daughters have also passed away. Well, AK was far from my prison daughter, but she was somebody that I was very familiar with. So here's the story, y'all. This is finna get crazy. Just to let y'all know, it's finna get a little bit crazy. So trigger warning, okay? So apparently she got out. Now, mind you, she's a stomped down stud, okay? Apparently she got out and she started having relations with this Caucasian man, a Caucasian gay man who, which you're a woman, at the end of the day, you're a woman, he's a man, you might look like a man, which he's attracted to. And he bought her a house, or he got her an apartment, I should say, which I'm sure she was attracted to. So at the end of the day, you're still a woman. It's okay to be with a man. But for some reason, he was telling people that he was going to, let people know that they were together, and she flipped out. She didn't want people to know that she was being with a man. So she shot him 7 times. And Las Vegas Metro had her picture all over the internet. It's all over YouTube. It's all over Facebook, looking for her. Now, mind you, this is somebody that I know personally. It's not hard to make news in Las Vegas because Las Vegas is really small. Even though people think it's big, it's so little. You can see one person every day on accident, depending on where you go, like in different spots. Vegas is a lit toll. It's so little. So Metro is looking for her, and so she's all over the news and all over the internet. So of course all of us is like, bitch, you see AK on the news? Did you see AK? Honey, before Metro had the chance to find her, she was found shot to death and left in a ditch. So apparently the white man that she shot for trying to out her for being with a man, his family came back and shot her and killed her. But she didn't just shoot him. She shot him and then she burned his body alive in the apartment that he purchased for her. So it just got really, really bad and nasty between those two. But I thought that for me, the story was very harrowing because it's like, damn, you get out of prison with these people. And I just was talking about Blueface, so it made me think about this story. And I was like, I'm going to go live on Teahive Book Club early this morning and do this because I got stuff to do. I'm going to be live again, obviously, on my normal schedule, but I definitely wanted to get this video out because I have stuff to do and I don't want to miss. I want to say it while I remember it. Like, rest in peace to that girl, but we got to make better decisions. First of all, as a good morning, Cheyenne Sanchez, and yes, Melissa, that's true. As 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 a community, right? We have to make better decisions. I feel like just because you are a stud doesn't mean you're not a woman. And just because he's gay doesn't mean he's not a man with a penis. It's okay for y'all to do whatever y'all are gonna do. And I just wish that AK would have seen and known that, and somebody could have talked to her, maybe put her in her right mind. But it's my suspicion that it's drugs going on in this world, and it causes people to do things that they would not normally do. Oh, excuse me, that they would not normally do. And so, wait, let me see. Can you please? No, I cannot stop talking about that. I'm going to talk about whatever I want to talk about on my channel, love, and that's it. That's it on that. But what I was saying was that I think that it is okay for studs to be with men. I don't know why she decided to pew pew and unalive the man over that, but it was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Y'all can't hear me? Y'all can no longer hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, perfect. But so, yeah, that was the quick little story time that I wanted to share with you guys. And I'm sorry about this wonky video once again, but let me know what you thought about that situation. Do you live in Vegas and did you see the coverage? Um, how do you guys feel about a stud woman being with a man, even if it's a gay or straight man? I think that that's fine. You're still a woman. I don't understand why she pew-pewed this man, ended up getting herself unalived in the process. And now we have a whole slew of women whose feelings are hurt because she became close to a lot of women in that prison. Very unfortunate story. But that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Leave comments, like, and subscribe.